Hello everyone and welcome back to Rocky Top Rundown, your home for all things sports Tennessee. I'm Samara Carpenter, that's William Patteson, and we're here to give you this week's rundown.
That's right, Samara. The University of Tennessee had quite the action-packed weekend, and we'll start under the lights in Neyland Stadium, where the 7th-ranked Volunteers hosted the Golden Flashes of Kent State on Saturday. First possession for the Flashes, and a bad snap causes a 3rd and 1 to become 4th and 10. Keenan Peely says, "Welcome to Rocky Top" with the tackle. Next possession, Nico Iamaleava hands it off to Dylan Sampson for a 22-yard touchdown. The Vols strike quickly, going up 7-0. The Vols defense also turned up the flame on the Golden Flashes on the ensuing possession as another bad snap results in the football going from Kent State's own 25-yard line all the way into the end zone. It's recovered by the Flashes, but it results in a safety for Tennessee. Nico hands it off to Sampson again on 4th and goal from the 1, and he's into the checkerboards for another touchdown to go up 16-0. Keenan Peely gets the stop here on 3rd down, and Kent State would have to punt once again. And assuming possession for the Volunteers, Nico Iamaleava hits Chris Brazel with a dime of a pass from 53 yards out for the score, a little brazzle-dazzle to extend the lead to 23. And a common thread on Saturday, well, it was bad snaps. The Neyland effect causes Kent State to go from their own 33-yard line all the way back to the 10, and Kent State would punt it once again. Knoxville native and former Carnes High School Beaver Deshaun Bishop gets the carry and takes it to the house from 53 yards out, and the crowd was absolutely loving it.
I definitely believe that. The icing on the cake to finish a sweet first quarter was Sampson's 3rd rushing touchdown of the night from a yard out to see the Vols go up 37-0 after the first quarter. It's the most points UT football has scored in the first quarter in school history. In the second quarter, now on 4th and 1 from a few yards over midfield, Bishop gets the call, and he takes it 47 yards to the student section, and it's 44-0 Vols. Dylan Sampson gets a turn on 3rd and 3 and takes it in from 14 yards out for this 4th touchdown of the night. 51-0 Vols lead. Gaston Moore and for Nico now at quarterback, and he tosses to a wide open Miles Kitzelman from 15 yards out for the score. Moore dishes it to true freshman Mike Matthews for his first ever touchdown reception for the Vols, and Moore's 2nd touchdown pass of the night, and it's 65-0 at the half. After a UT field goal, another high snap for Kent State leads to another drive wasted. Kent State tried to answer UT field goal, but it's to no available. UT dominates in a 71-0 victory, moving up to number 6 in the AP poll. They will face off against the number 15 Oklahoma Sooners in Norman this Saturday and will be featured on ESPN's College Game Day. The Vols also set both a school record for most points scored in a single quarter as well as most points scored in a half.
Well, a number of players found the checkerboard on Saturday. One player in particular found himself living in the end zone. Rocky Top Rundown's Chloe Notowich is here to tell us a little bit more about Dylan Sampson's big day.
Thanks, guys. Tennessee running back Dylan Sampson had yet another explosive performance for the Vols on Saturday against Kent State. Although he only played in the first half, he continues to make his presence known on the field.
Coming in off a high is Dylan Sampson, as he earned a career high in the previous game against number 24 NC State with 169 all-purpose yards. He also entered the weekend leading in the SEC in total rushing yards at 256 and at rushing yards per game at 128. With this game, he proved his consistency once again. He did it all in the first half, finishing off with the highest number of touchdowns at 4, marking his 3rd straight contest with multiple rushing scores. Sampson also had a gain of 101 yards, marking his 4th straight game, having more than 100 yards dating back to the Citrus Bowl game last year. The team as a whole ended the game with 740 yards, setting a school record of the modern era. Coach Josh Heupel was asked how Sampson is able to continue that consistency game after game.
Great vision, got great pace, presses the line of scrimmage, delivers blocks, is elusive out in space. You combine all those things, you got somebody that can be efficient.
Another notable sight was redshirt freshman running back Deshaun Bishop, who earned his first career 100-yard game and earned the game high with a gain of 122 yards. He made himself known after getting back-to-back plays on consecutive carries with a 53-yard touchdown, his career best, in the first quarter, and a 47-yard touchdown in the second. And spotted on the sideline is former Tennessee basketball player Dalton Knecht, showing his love for the fans. Well, Tennessee were once again victorious with a 71-0 victory. After the game, Sampson was asked about the team as a whole going into next week's starting SEC play.
Don't do nothing extraordinary, keep the same routine. That's the main thing. Don't get too high, too low. You go into these road environments, you can't get too eager, gotta stay composed. But it's just like Nico said, the biggest opponent is us. We have to challenge ourselves to be focused every single day. If we do that, we take care of business.
This next game should be an interesting one for the Vols, as number 15 Oklahoma is Josh Heupel's alma mater, and it will be the Sooners' first ever Southeastern Conference game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chloe. Great stuff. The Vols are certainly putting on quite a show on the field each week. Meanwhile, the 7-time national champion Tennessee dance team puts on a show from the sidelines as well. The already historic program continues to make waves this season, and our very own Alli Seaton takes us on a look inside.
The University of Tennessee has welcomed their first ever male dance team member. Jordan James is a freshman here at the university who grew up right here in Knoxville. This past week, I had the pleasure of speaking to James's previous dance coach at Bearden High School, Hannah Dowland, and she had nothing but high praises for the athlete. Jordan James competed with Knox Dance Works as well during his time at the Bearden High School. While at Bearden High School, James won several championships with the team.
I got the pleasure of coaching him all 4 years here at Bearden High School. He was on our middle school feeder dance team, and we were really hoping that he would try out. He is our first male dancer as well. We had one other one while he was here, but I got to coach him all 4 years here on the Bearden dance team. What's cool about Jordan is that he is like his own human, and he's able to be a part of any program like he has at the University of Tennessee. I'm sure Coach Kelly Tafazzoli, she was my coach when I was on the team. I'm sure as soon as she met him, she saw his amazing personality, his warm and caring soul. And when you meet Jordan, that is the best thing that you can get out of him, is his personality, along with his great talents. But his personality is top notch, and he cares for everyone just like he does his family. I'm sure he does the same for the University of Tennessee dance team.
James has taken the field twice now at Neyland Stadium with the dance team. You can catch them next here on October 12th facing Florida. I'm Alli Seaton reporting at Neyland Stadium.
The Lady Vols soccer team headlined a series of non-televised UT sports this weekend, which included a doubleheader from the volleyball team and the first men's tennis action of the season. The UT women's soccer faced off against an impressive Memphis team on Thursday, who was ranked number 7 in the NCAA standings and was one of the 7 teams with an undefeated record up to that point. Tennessee's defense was impressive in the first half, not allowing any shots on goal from the Tigers, who only saw 2 shots total in the first 45 minutes. Right out the gate in the second half, Mac Migley scored the lone goal for the Lady Vols in the 48th minute of the match. This was Migley's only shot on goal for the day, and the Mac attack couldn't have come at a better time for Tennessee. Memphis saw more opportunities to score in the second half, but the Tennessee defense simply wasn't going for it. The Lady Vols secured the victory, handing the Tigers their first loss of the season and putting an end to their 9-road winning streak.
The Tennessee men's tennis team headed to Murfreesboro over the weekend to compete in the MTSU Hidden Duel, and they showed up and showed out. After 3 days of the event, the Vols picked up 15 singles wins and 6 doubles wins, including an undefeated showcase on Saturday. The future of the season looks promising, as 12 of those victories came from players who made their Tennessee debut at the event. These players included transfers Alejandro Moreno, Alan Jasudusan, Ian Cruz, and freshman phenoms Jose Garcia and Lance Nisbet. The only veteran who competed over the weekend was Sean Mitzi, who won all of his matches at the Hidden Duel. He now sits at 95 career singles wins, just 5 shy of the 100-win club. With 5 more singles victories, Mitsui would become the 3rd Vol in the last 2 seasons to achieve this impressive accolade. Mitsui and the Vols will travel to Tulsa, Oklahoma on Saturday to compete in the ITA All-American Championships.
Tennessee volleyball are in the midst of a South Carolina road trip. No, not the Gamecocks, but the Chancellors, as the Lady Vols head back games against Coastal Carolina over the weekend. Gabriel, how did they do?
Very well. The Lady Vols came into Sunday's match hot, taking the first of a 2-game series, beating Coastal Carolina in 4 sets on Saturday, setting a program record with 15 aces. Carolina Kerr led the way with 4 of them. Sunday's match was even better as Aaron Jones gets us started with a big strike in the first. Later in the set, Kerr sets up Kajik for one of her 17 kills to lead the team. Here's one of those aces from Sydney Janes early in the second, who added to the Tennessee lead all by herself. Up 21-16 in the second frame, Ashlyn King and Emily Beaker joined forces for a mean block. Tennessee finished just as strong as they started, competing the match and the series sweep in 3 sets. It's been a successful couple of days for the Lady Vols, but still has offered plenty of lessons if you ask head coach Eve Rackham-Watt.
We were playing against a really good Coastal team. I thought they were really scrappy and made us work for a lot of points, especially in transition. So to be able to go back to the service line and serve as tough as we did, it felt like we needed every single one of those aces to win the match. And I thought we hit some really, really good serves. It's hard to win on the road, and this team is learning how to win on the road and in a tough environments. But I think our service pressure definitely got better throughout the match.
Tennessee looks to finish out its 4-game road trip 4-0 tonight against Wofford.
All right, thanks, Gabriel. Great stuff as always. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this Monday edition of Rocky Top Rundown. I'm William Patteson.
And I'm Samara Carpenter. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Go Vols!